Hello friends, welcome to Technocrat CS Academy. In this video, we are going to learn what is database architecture, that is, what is database design and how it is represented with model, that is also called database architecture or database design or blueprint. In this video, we are also going to learn what is the types of database architecture. So let's start. Now basically what is database architecture? Now database architecture is representation of DBMS design. That means it gives a design or a blueprint or one kind of chart of DBMS. Now by using the architecture we can implement and maintain of database that store and organize related data, for example business related or institutional, etc. Now database architecture or database design, it helps in implementation and maintenance of database. Now it is based of database management system which allow it to perform functions effectively and efficiently. Now database architecture is representation of design and which implement and maintenance related database. So that's why it make a function very effectively and efficiently. Now there are three types of database architecture. Let's understand what are the types of DBMS architecture. Now first type is one tier architecture. It is also called as a single tier architecture. Second type is nothing but two tier architecture and three tier architecture. So three types of DBMS architecture. Let's understand one by one what is one tier, two tier and three tier. Let's first understand what is mean by one tier architecture. Now in one tier architecture, this is one kind of one single machine or one local machine. On this one local machine, the client, server and database reside on same single machine or local machine. That's why it is called as one tier architecture, or it is also called as single tier architecture. Now this is the simplest architecture of database in which client, server and database all reside on same single machine. That's why it is called single tier architecture or one tier architecture. And in one tier architecture, anytime you install database in your system and access it, practice SQL query. Now all client, server and database are reside on same single machine, so you can access the database at any time and you can solve a SQL query. That's why it is called as one tier architecture. The database is directly available to user for using stored data. Generally, such a setup is used for local application. Now, developer directly communicate with database for quick response because client, server and database are on same machine. So this is all about one tier architecture. Now let's consider or let's understand what is mean by two tier architecture. Now this is the two tier architecture. In this architecture there are two layers. First is the client layer and second is the server layer. Now the client layer is also called as presentation layer. Now presentation layer include PC, laptop or any devices, and server or it is a data server. Now this client send a request and server execute a particular query and give the result to clients. That's why this architecture is also known as client server machine. Now in this architecture, the presentation layer run on client or client side like PC, mobile, tablet, etc. And data is stored on second layer, that is the database server, called as second tier. Now two-tier architecture provides security to the DBMS as it is not exposed to end user directly. Now the presentation layer between user and DBMS, which is responsible for communicate the user request. That's why the two-tier architecture provides security to DBMS and it is not exposed to end user. It also provides direct and faster communication. Now this architecture is based on client server machine. The interaction between client and server, that is API, which is reside on client side, application programming interface like ODBC, that is Open Database Connectivity, and JDBC, that is Java Database Connectivity. This architecture gives a poor performance when there is a large number of users at client machine to access database server. Now at the presentation layer, it communicates between user and DBMS. So the at one side or at client side, when there are number of users, then the accessing of record it make a very difficult to database server. That's why this architecture gives poor performance. Now let's understand what is mean by three-tier architecture. Now this three-tier architecture is an extension of two-tier architecture. This three-tier architecture having three layers, that is first is the client layer, second is the application server and data server. Now client layer is also called as presentation layer, which include PC, mobile, laptop, etc. And this is the middle layer called as application layer or application server, which is used for processing or programming, and third layer is the data server. So three-tier database architecture is an extension of two-tier client server architecture. Three-tier architecture have the three layers, that is first is the client layer or it is also called presentation layer, which include PC, tablet and mobile. Second layer is the application server or application layer, and third is the database server. Now the presentation layer, this layer is known as client layer and it is front end layer. Now this is a front end. The main purpose of this layer is used as a user interface, and this layer is used for communicate to the application layer, that is nothing but the second layer. Now the application layer is the middle layer. This layer is known as business logic layer. It used for application or processing data. It acts as a middle layer between client and database server for exchange process data. And third layer is database server. Now the data or record are stored in this layer. This layer contains method to connect with database and to perform operations such as insert, update and delete. Now in three-tier architecture consists middle layer between client and server. The client cannot directly interact with database server, but because of application server, it make a intermediate between client and data server. It gives feature like data backup, recovery, security and concurrency control. It is the most commonly used architecture in designing the DBMS. So this is all about types of database architecture, that is one tier, that is single tier architecture, two tier architecture and three tier architecture.